Okay, I'm here at job 19580, Small Faces. So this is a private school. And let's see if we can make this a little bigger. Okay, so I am in one of the playground areas. I'm right about right here. On any of these school situations, they never want you to video the kids. So I will try and avoid showing the kids, but still showing the work area. So I want a line to go along the building, to go here, to go here, to go there, and then back along the building. You got a little stoop there, so go around that, and then follow the building. That is going to be bid as a 2-inch overlay, and so I'll back up a little bit. I'm trying to get, well, never mind. So anyways, I'll show you all this work, but out in the front of the building, we have an existing asphalt path. They want a bid to remove and replace that, and it'll go down to the corner of the building. That's the northeast corner. They also want a bid to remove and replace the existing asphalt path and replace it with concrete. So those would be two options, C1 and number 1. I'll show you and tell you more about that. Area 2 is going to be a parking lot out here, and I will give you all the dimensions and show you that area. I'm going to work my way out. Area 3 is on the other side. There's a gate here and a chain link fence. Area 3 is going to be R&R. And Area 4 is going to be R&R because there's tree roots. I don't really want to overlay right over some tree roots. There's some Doug firs. So, oh, and C2 is going to be remove and replace concrete. So, I'm going to be looking at this corner first. So, we have fall. We got one big catch basin here, and it's got a sock in it, and it operates. So we can perimeter grind all this. We've got concrete there, well, wooden concrete. We can perimeter grind this. We can perimeter grind all of this. The only thing I don't know, I haven't seen this before. I don't know what this is. That'll have to have a sleeve put on it. It's got screws, and it's 10 inches, but that's all I can tell you. And it is set in concrete. So theoretically, we ought to be able to put a sleeve, take that rim off, and put a sleeve on there and raise it up. And the reason I want to go 2 inches on the overlay is because of this guy here. We got some holes here, so we need to do some pre-leveling. Figure we got 4 tons of additional asphalt there. We got some kids coming in, so I'm going to pause. Okay, so we would perimeter grind along this concrete. Perimeter grind inside this little lean-to. That probably wouldn't get 2 inches because we have to come underneath this. We don't want to trap water. That'll be up to the foreman what he does there. Have to perimeter grind along the building. Perimeter grind around the building. Now, this section of concrete, that's going to be C2. Dimensions on this are 36 feet by 16 feet. So that'd be remove and replace, 4 inches. And just get the square footage off of Google Earth for the rest of this overlay. Perimeter grind along the building. Here's where I want a patch because of the tree roots. Number 4, it's going to be 21 by 6, remove and replace, 3 inches, put in an hour of root removal. The existing asphalt, I'm told, goes to the base of this rockery. I pushed on the ground in spots, and it feels like there's asphalt there. This is all asphalt. It's got a little grass growing in it. It's got a little hole, but this is all asphalt. This appears to be asphalt. There and there. No. Somewhere in here it's a mixed bag of dirt. And so I'm going to recommend in this section we're going to make this a patch. We're going to label this number 3. We're going to call this 29 by 24. So it may be partially asphalt, it may be partially dirt. I really can't tell you. There it's asphalt. Here it's asphalt. Yep. And there, I think it's dirt, but there it's asphalt again. So we got this combination area here, number 3. So full on access with dump trucks and etc. Got a nice big wide gate, no problem there. So I can't imagine this asphalt is more than 2 inches thick. So I think we can remove and replace and then match up that asphalt with the final height of the overlay, blend them in somewhere. So I don't think we have to have any extra material. We do have some areas now in this parking lot. This is going to be bid. I'm thinking to make this easiest, let's do C2 and C1 together, group them as concrete, and you know, they can always cross it off if they don't have the budget, which I don't think they do. I know they have the budget for this parking lot for sure, and they want to do it this summer. And if it's done before the end of the year, they're fine. So we got overlay. Whoa. Wow. Okay, so that area was going to be overlaid. We talked about that. Now this area here, there's a tiny little bit of asphalt there. There's some asphalt here that has to come out. This is all gravel. And they believe from this white paint out to there is city owned. They're trying to get clarification. So right now they are going to only take a bid from the white paint to the wall to the wall. Pulled this lid off, unscrewed the screws, pulled the lid off. If we need to lower it, it's got a 6-inch collar that had been mortared to make it smooth on the inside. We could take it off and lower it 2 inches. I think we can adjust this rock and get this all to drain by just moving the rock around a little bit. We do have an area of dirt that we have to take out. I'll give you all the quantities in a moment. We do have to remove and replace that asphalt. Now I'm going to recommend for this school that the garbage trucks come in here. I'm going to recommend that this corner is 4 inches. The rest of this lot is going to be 3. So I don't think we're going to have to lower that CB. We put 3 inches on top of this existing rock. We move it around. We smooth it out. We probably ought to be pretty close. Might have to shoot it with a transit. So let me talk about dimensions. For the overlay, just take that off of Google Earth. For number 4, I told you that was a patch 21 by 6. For number 3, on the other side of that gate, south side of the gate, 29 by 4 R&R. And it's probably going to be half asphalt, half rock. Now, number 2, this is the parking lot paving. That area there is going to be removed 28 feet by 10 feet of asphalt and disposed, 2 inches thick. And then we're going to pave 28 feet by 20 feet, 4 inches thick. The rest of this area that we're going to pave is 22 by 27 plus 35 by 31. And figure that's 3 inches. Now, and right now they can only go to there because they think that's the city right away. I think they're confused, but so right now that's all they want to bid for. From white paint to white paint as far as this parking lot. Okay, now from the white paint to the white paint going north 42 feet by 29 feet. They're wondering what it would cost to pave this. So we are definitely high with the rock, but I think we can spread it, you know, into neighboring stalls and holes. I don't think we have to haul a lot off. So before I forget, let's have a comment put in. Prior to contractor performing work, parking lot needs to be, grades need to be shot with transit in order to confirm positive drainage or something like that. And then that leaves us an opportunity to add more money if we figure we have to take more rock out. And being just a quiet little side street, I can't imagine that this edge is going to be more than 4 inches. And I think we should probably put a right-of-way permit in here because we're going to get to the city pavement. And also we should have traffic control because this is kind of a daycare kind of thing, so they're going to be open all summer. So yeah, let's have this is quiet street. Let's have traffic control. Free and clear access to the work zone, adequate staging for trucks and equipment. We should be able to take all that. Parking, they have parking on the east side of the building, so they should be fine. But I would almost bet this last area that I mentioned is going to have, you know, 2 inches of rock X'd out. We may have to haul it away, but I think we could probably spread it in these other areas and lose it. Okay, then last but not least is going to be C1 and asphalt number 1. It's going to start at the corner of the building and it's going to go this entire length. You got a little bit of combination rock and asphalt. And this is all asphalt. This is dirt. Then we got a little bit of concrete. Then this is all asphalt. That's all asphalt. Continuing down, all asphalt, all asphalt. A little bit of rock by the downspout. All asphalt. Go to the sidewalk, jump over, and go down to the city sidewalk. Okay, so dimensions for this are going to be 41 feet by 8 feet, 8 feet by 6 feet, 10 feet by 4 feet, 127 by 8 feet, 8 by 8 feet, 30 feet by 8 feet, and 25 by 8 feet. And we need to bid that, just remove and replace 2 inches of asphalt, or we need to bid it taking out the asphalt, Xing out an additional 4 inches, putting in 2 inches of rock, 5-foot wide poured concrete walkway. Yeah. Okay, to make it easy, I'll create an aerial, and since Jason's gone, and get that in the Doc Manager. Okay, call me at any questions. Thank you.